Chapter 6, Lesson 2, Homework Practice. So use words and symbols to describe the value of each term in relation to its position. Then determine the value of the 16th term in the sequence. And we're just doing the input and output. Input and output. We want to see, how did 2 get to 8? If I multiply 2 times 4, I get 8. 3 times 4, I get 12. 4 times 4, I get 16. 5 times 4, I get 20. So 16 times 4 is 64. So the rate would be 4 times your number. That's what this N is standing for. So any number we have, we multiply it by 4. So your equation would equal 4N equals K. Okay? So once you plug in 16, so 4 times 16, it's going to equal 64. Same thing with number 2. So from 8 to 14, what did we do? We added, because there's no multiplication to get you from 8 to 14. So you added 6 to get 14. 9 plus 6 will give you 15. 10 plus 6 will give you 16. 11 plus 6 will give you 17. So for the 16th term, I'm just simply going to add 16, and you get 22. So the rule would be add 6 to your number. So the equation would be 6 plus x equals y. So the 16th term would be 22. Number 3. So to get to 11 to 4, we had to subtract, because it's getting smaller, so we're going to subtract how many? 7. So 12 minus 7 is 5. 13 minus 7 is 6. 14 minus 7 is 7. So what would be 16 minus 7? Should be 9. So the rule would be, sorry, break here. Sorry for that. Okay, the rule would be N minus 7. The equation would be N minus 7 equals y. And the 16th term would be 9. Number 4. So how can 21 get to 12? So we're going down again. So it's got to be subtraction or division to make things smaller. We can't divide 21 by anything to get 12, so it's got to be subtraction. And if I subtracted what from 21 to get 12? It's going to be 9. So that's what we're going to do. We want the 16th term. So the rule would be N minus 9 equation because this is my x, this is my y. And the 16th term would be 16 minus 9. And that would be your answer. Number 5. There are 52 weeks in 1 year. In the space at the right, make a table and write a rule and equation relating to the number of weeks to the number of years for week 1, 2, 3, and n years. Then find Hannah's age in weeks if she is 11 years old. So, 52 weeks in 1 year. So, n times 52. Okay? Because 1 year will be 52 weeks. So 2 times 52 would be how many weeks? 3 times 52. 11 times 52. So the rule would be 52x. It's the same thing as saying 52 times your n, or your x. 52x. Your equation would be 52x equals y. This is your x, this is your y. So whatever we multiply your x by, that's what's going to give you your y. Okay, and this is your bonus. A bacteria population increases every hour. At 12 p.m., there are 5 cells. At 1 p.m., there are 10 cells. At 2 p.m., there are 20 cells. At 3 p.m., there are 40 cells. If this pattern continues, how many cells will be at 7 p.m.? Okay, so we need to put time and cells. You put your time here and your cells there. So your first time was 12, and then 1, and then 2, 3, and you can do 5. Doesn't really say you have to, but we'll go with 7, or this can be your rule. So at 12, there are 5 cells. At 1, there are 10 cells. 2, there's 20. At 3, there are 40. So if you notice the pattern, explain what's happening. If you know the pattern, explain what is happening. So what would it be at 7? Just explain what you're seeing and try it. It's a bonus. And that's it for lesson 2.